Welcome to the Crypto Nest. All right, so today it's a red day, and what else can I say? Well, Canadian and USA stock are closed, so they're going to open tomorrow on the 17th of February. I do find that yeah, people in stocks, they do have many holidays because well, several times I'm stuck to go to work. They stay home, so well, good for them. All right, so here, let me zoom out a little bit. Well, yesterday was a little bit crazy because many of my friends, they were kind of messaging me what's going on, but it's a normal correction, right? And if this was a potential 1 and this is a potential 2, let me take my pen now. So potential 1, this was a B, C for the 2. Well, my friends, this is supposed to be allegedly the third wave. And possibly this, yeah, actually, if we do some micro counting, we can see 5 way up. Oopsie, not like that. The top would be here, and this would be an A, overshooting a B, and a C. And this could be just the A, and I don't even know why I'm doing that. Seriously, because I map it all here. So, okay, so 1 here, A, B, C for the bigger wave 2 in green. And now if I zoom in, I'm going to go on the 15 minutes. And let's remember 15 minutes not super reliable, but well, it's interesting. This third wave could be impulsive, so this is the reason why we have a 1, a wave 2, a very nice third wave, a fourth wave, and even a fifth wave. And after that, we even have an A, B, and a C. Well, the C, it went to the 2x, wave A, wave C, ideally 1.618, still good. But unfortunately, I did count this as an A. And so yesterday, the regain that we had, possibly this was the B. Yeah, so a high B wave, well, actually B wave, and now we could be working into this C wave. Now I'm going to try to find the 7 wave, the 5 wave down, not necessarily because we are on a 15 minutes, even though this was pretty nice, clean, honestly. But this movement to the downside, it's really fast. I could argue maybe this is a 1, 2, and now we're doing the third one. We shall see. But the most important thing is that we need to try to make another higher high, actually higher low. So if we take the scenario that this was the bottom on, what was that, beginning of February, so we have technically we have a possible 1-2 setting. We did react to the Fib retracement, and now we could be working into this third wave. And if we do micro counting, once again, we do have 5 way up. We want to see 3 wave down. We already have something, but the retracement, it was really shallow. It would have been very good to have a very shallow retracement. So it means the momentum is on the bull side. But now clearly we cannot do that anymore. And it looks like we are going to go and aim the golden ratio, which is the 0.618 Fib retracement. And so, yeah, to repeat myself once again, because I don't know how many times. So this is the A, this is the B. Also, the B wave level, it's nothing unusual. And now we'll be working into this C. And you can see that the C wave is the most impulsive one, and we are having something like that. Even though, you can see here also the C wave was very impulsive to the downside. Now I'm going to try to see. So if this was the A and here, and this was the high B wave, C to the left. So as you can see, we already reached the 1-to-1 ratio. So I'm going to remove it, and I'm going to put the 1.236, the 1. And the 1.618. actually a 1.236. All right, so these are the levels now that we can look forward. Once again, when it fails the 1-to-1 ratio, it tends to go to the 1.618. I wouldn't necessarily like that. I would like to have a response here at 69,100-ish. That would give a signal of strength to the bulls, and this would be very good for a third wave, because for a third wave we want strength. All right, so this is pretty much all that I wanna to focus on this honestly micro counting or nano counting. My goodness, am I going to be able to talk? Yes, the price did go a little bit higher. You can see we don't have for the moment any bullish divergence. I mean, the RSI is going higher, but so the price. So, but yeah, what do we need for Bitcoin to give us the first hint that this was the low? Well, we need to make a higher high of this. Now let me go back on the 4 hours. So we need to go at least and make a new higher high. You can see I do have some trend lines here. Not even alarms, seriously. But going higher than 72,254 would be the start. And then if we can do something even impulsively, it would be great. So we would have this 1-2, and then we do have another setting of a 1-2 here. And then the third wave of the third wave is going to be something like that. What would be the height? Well, you know, ideally, if we can go and reach this level here, why this one? Well, we have resistance here, and we have the MA55 that can join by the time we reach that level. So this could be my my first level that I'm going to watch for a reaction. Also, the CME, you can see, let me do the box now. I should have started the box before. Are you serious? Okay, so it's pretty good, acceptable. Okay, something like that. So we do have a gap between 79,650 and 81,340. Honestly, I heard someone a gap at 68, but I don't see it because this one it's covered. The only one I see is this one, so I don't know where is the 88. Maybe this one already covered it. On our way down. So there was this one here. But yeah, it's been covered here. No, so yeah, this is the only one that I see now. And once again, it's 79,650 to 81,230. Is there something else I can add? Well, you know, did we say 82? I have a really bad memory. Yeah, 82. 81,200. 81,200. 81,200. Wow. Okay, that's impressive. The 0.618 fib retracement for this B wave could be really something. I would love to be just the A of this possible bigger B wave, and I want to zoom out a little bit and just focus on this idea or this scenario that this was the top indeed, and now this is the ABC, and we completed perhaps the wave A. Now if we do something like that, this would be just the A. We're going to do the B and the C, and this is how we can get again to the 87 to 94, perhaps even higher, because we know that high B wave can even overshoot. So possible, I'm not invalidating that we would make a higher high, a new higher high compared to this one. But once again, in this scenario, the top is here, and this is just a high B wave, and after that we are going to go lower, and so I'm going to start to take profits here, and if we go lower, maybe I'm going to reinvest, I don't know, a percentage of that, and just keep some cash flow in a case I am wrong. In a case we do that in a, let me remove, in a worst case scenario that we are doing something like that, and this is the B wave, a very shallow one, and then we'll make a very deep correction, and then I would be out of cash flow because I didn't take any profits here. But ideally, once again, this I would love to see as an A, B, and a C. And this is the area where we must, anyway, I will, and I will take some profits to prepare some cash flow for this area here. And now be aware that some people, start to debate, but if we go higher and this B wave it goes way higher, then this little guy here, retracement, it's going to move, and that's the beauty. It is not, because if this is the fifth wave and this is the A, the B, even if it's overshooting, it doesn't change the retracement for this correction, deeper correction. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and have a good day. Bye.